Why can't you say Voldemort? What happens if you say Voldemort out loud? In Harry Potter, almost right from the beginning, it is expressed that saying Voldemort's name out loud is a big faux pas. But this is never quite properly explained. I mean, I guess I can kind of understand why people wouldn't want to say or hear it, given that he is perhaps the most destructive dark wizard of all time, and ruined many, many lives. But what happens exactly if you do say it? In this video, I'm going to bust this question wide open and give you my take on this topic. We first noticed this happening right at the very beginning of the series, in the Philosopher's Stone. People seem to be saying, "You know who," instead of Voldemort. But why? Some have theorized that the practice of saying "you know who" in place of Voldemort began during the First Wizarding War, likely because whenever people would say it, Death Eaters, Voldemort, and destruction would find them. However, I don't think this theory is correct. My reason for that being that Dumbledore has always been an advocate of saying Voldemort's name freely, so that fear is taken away from the name itself. I don't think that Dumbledore would have encouraged people to put their lives in danger if he didn't feel that it would be safe to do so. However, this only applies to the First Wizarding War. The answer to Voldemort's name phenomenon is of course the result of the Taboo Curse, which is a spell that designates a word as a key to revealing the speaker's location. It is speculated that Voldemort placed the Taboo Curse on his name sometime in 1997. This meant that whenever his name was uttered, it would alert Death Eaters and Snatchers to the location of the speaker. As the only people who dared to say Voldemort's name were members of the Order of the Phoenix, this made finding their enemies very easy. A good example of the Taboo Curse in action is in the last book when the trio are camping and Harry says Voldemort's name out loud. This causes them to get caught by the Snatchers, where they are taken to Malfoy Manor. If Harry had never said Voldemort's name, then perhaps they would have never found the last of the Horcruxes. I expect that they would have been wandering around for a fair bit. Other known examples of the taboo being triggered were when Hermione said his name on Tottenham Court Road, and when Kingsley said it, which led to the Order of the Phoenix's awareness of the taboo's existence. Whether or not certain defensive spells work against the Taboo Curse is unknown, though there is some speculation that lower level defensive enchantments, like invisibility, won't work, and higher level defensive spells, like the Fidelius Charm, will work. The Fidelius Charm explanation is supported by the fact that the trio were protected at number 12 Grimmauld Place, in spite of saying his name. However, one thing to bear in mind is that the Fidelius Charm is particularly powerful and difficult to cast, so it may be the strongest protection available against the Taboo Curse. That's it for the video. If you guys have more questions on this topic, or have any video ideas that you'd like myself and Star Wars Theory to cover, please comment them down below. Until next time.
Harry, did you put your name into the Goblet of Fire?
Dumbledore asked calmly.